Hello. So I wasn't gonna put on makeup or wash my hair for this video because I just kind of decided to make it because I was just gonna make another moving type of vlog video, and I decided I was gonna do this instead. So YouTube has been something that I've wanted to do for a really long time, and even when I'm making this, I'm thinking to myself, nobody's gonna fucking watch this. Why are you even making this? Who cares? But I'm making it partially for me, so even if I'm the only one that ever watches this, sup bitch, we're making a video. But anyway, that's kind of the point, is that I've wanted to make YouTube videos for so long, and for so long I've been saying it's impossible and that it's pointless because I'm never gonna go anywhere because nobody's gonna watch me because I'm stupid and I'm not funny and I'm ugly and I'm fat and I'm this and I'm blah, so many other things that shouldn't matter, and I should just be able to do this because it's something that I want to do so badly. So I should just try, but I can't. Because every time I do, I'm like, well, this is pointless. Why are you doing this? You should be doing something else, anything else. And I'm someone who struggled with depression and anxiety for a very long time, since I was really little, just because of, my home situation, and not because of my parents or anything, but because of my sister. And that's something I can go into another time because I think it's really important, but I'm not going to get into it right now. But regardless, what I'm saying is I've dealt with this for a very long time. It didn't get really bad until my sophomore year. I broke my ankle and had surgery, and I stayed home for a month. And during that time, I lost all of my friends, who apparently, they obviously weren't my real friends. But at the time, I was 16, literally just turned 16, and now I have no friends, nobody to talk to, and I got really depressed. And I've always been bigger, but I gained a lot of weight during that time, during the next few months, because I had lost a little bit, and I was feeling good, and I was feeling healthy, and I had friends, and I liked this guy, and all this stuff. And once I broke my ankle, the next couple months after that, I felt like I lost just everything that was important to me, which in some ways is true, but in other ways, it's just life. If those people were meant to stay in my life, they would have, and I'm the type of person that believes that everything happens for a reason. So if I hadn't broken my ankle then, and I kept going down the path with those people, not that I'm saying it was a necessarily bad path, just maybe something worse would have happened. I don't know. But yeah, that put me into a really, really bad depression. And I should clarify, I feel like I've dealt more with depression my whole life, and not so much with anxiety, but with, sorry, I have to plug in my phone. Anyway, but with that bout of depression after breaking my ankle, is when the anxiety came and hit me really hard, and it slowly got worse over time. That's something that has grown really intensely over the past 2-3 years. Something I've dealt with really badly over the past year or two. But it took me a really long time to get out of that depression, and I'm still really not out of it. I was for a while, and I was happy, and I was feeling good. And something that my depression caused was for me to not give a fuck about school at all. I've always been someone that kind of coasted through school. I always got A's and B's, and I didn't really try that hard. Not saying I'm smart, I'm just saying I didn't really try that hard. I just coasted through. And when my depression came and stuff, I just didn't give a fuck about school. So my junior year was really bad, and I was failing classes, and I didn't even know if I was gonna graduate, honestly. And so by the time I got to my senior year and I was like, I'm sick of this depression, I want to be happy, my schooling was fucked up and my grades were screwed. And, you know, that's the time you're applying for colleges. And I was like, okay, well, I'm not even going to get into college now because of my, like, mental illness. Like, this fucked me up. Like, it, fucked up the rest of my life? So I applied to two colleges. I applied anyway. And I got the first letter back and I got rejected. And that sucked, but I wasn't surprised. You know, I wasn't expecting to get into that college. It was a slightly better college. It's not shocking that I didn't get in. And I had applied to this second college that I'd actually gone and visited, and I really, really loved, like, the atmosphere and the campus and the people. And one of my best friends from, like, when I was little goes there, and I applied there, and, like, 2 days before Christmas, I got a letter getting accepted. And I was so ecstatic, and I was so relieved that I was like, okay, I'm just gonna be normal now. Like, I'm gonna go to college. My mom didn't go to college. My dad didn't go to college. My sister dropped out of high school. Like, it was very seemingly important to me to go to college for that reason. Not because I wanted to further my education, because I don't really give a fuck, honestly. That's another video in itself that I could make about college and higher education and stuff. But, so yeah, I got into that college in December of my senior year, and the rest of my senior year was slowly, like, climbing up. I was still battling pretty hard with depression. I was still struggling getting up and going to school every day, but I at least now had the will to want to change. And so by the end of the school year, I was pretty happy. I had my two best friends. You know, we went to prom and we graduated, and it was great. And then I was supposed to be moving to college in a few weeks this last summer, and I couldn't figure out any way to pay, because the college I was going to, it was going to be $22,000, I think, for the year. And I can't afford that. Like, my mom couldn't afford it, and I obviously hadn't done well in school the last couple of years, so I didn't get any scholarships. And the way that financial aid is, my mom technically makes too much money to be able to be qualified for financial aid, which fucking sucks, because she wouldn't have been able to pay for even kind of any of it, which just shows you how fucked up financial aid is, but whatever. So what I'm saying is, it was like 2 weeks before I was supposed to move to college. Like, I'd already started packing, and I couldn't go, and I had to unenroll. And I'm getting kind of emotional talking about this because of how I felt at the time, not how I feel now. But when I first, like, really was like, okay, I can't go, I was very upset, mostly because I didn't want to feel like I was disappointing people, because everybody was so excited for me to go. And I was like, well, fuck, I'm disappointing everybody again, you know? I was already fucking up high school, which is disappointing to your parents, and now I'm not going to college, which is another disappointing thing. And sorry, I'm fucking crying. This is so gross, but anyway, yeah, that really, really sucked. So I just stayed home, and I got a job working at an elementary school, which I still work at right now. And I really didn't want to go to community college. I don't think that there's anything wrong with community college if that's the route you want to go. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think, if anything, that's the smarter decision because it costs less money. But I personally cannot see myself going to community college because I do not want it. I don't want to go there. And that sounds stupid and childish, but, like, if I don't want to do something, I will, like, ambush myself. Like, I will, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, sabotage myself. That's what I was looking for. I will sabotage myself, and I will fail, and I don't want to fail at that. If I'm going to go to school, I don't want to fail at it again. So I really, really don't want to go to community college. And then it got around to, it's summer now again, and should I apply for that college that I was going to go to again? And the answer is no, because I didn't want to go to college for the right reasons. I wanted, they're not really wrong reasons, but I wanted to go to make my family proud, and I wanted to go to get out of my town, and I wanted to go to make new friends and be happy and have a new start. I did not want to go because I wanted more education. I didn't want to go because I love learning. You know, I didn't care about that part. So overall, I think that it's good that I didn't go. And like I said earlier in this video, I believe that everything happens for a reason. And I'm not trying to be one of those people that's like, oh, fuck school, I'm gonna do YouTube now. Like, that's not what it is. But I have a job right now that I really enjoy. I work with kids, which is what I was gonna go to college for anyway. And so I'm just doing that for right now. And I've always wanted to be someone creative. Like, not be someone creative, but do something creative with my life, like for a job. Like, I've always wanted to do music my entire life, like as long as I can remember. Have always wanted to do music, and my first video on this channel is actually from auditioning for The Voice, so if you want to watch that, you can. But like, I want to do music videos, like not like videos about music on this channel and sing. And I also really want to act. That's something I also have always wanted to do, and I've never taken acting lessons or like been in a play or anything, but it's just something that I really want to do. And I feel like this can kind of be an outlet for me to be creative and to be happy. And this video kind of took a weird turn. It was about anxiety and depression, so we can go back to that. So right now with my depression, it's okay. It's kind of been bad again lately. Like, I've been just like holed up in my room and stuff, but it's okay. I'm aware of it, so that's a step, you know. And my anxiety is still really bad. It's grown over the years to become social anxiety, which a lot of people struggle with. But, you know, I don't want to go to the store. You know, I don't want to go to work a lot of the time. I don't want to leave my house or talk to anyone but, like, my mom and my best friend. So, yeah, that's pretty bad right now. But, like I said with depression, I'm aware of it. So I feel like self-awareness is a pretty big step when it comes to these types of things. And we are moving very soon. And I think that that's going to help me a lot, because this is my childhood home. I don't really have any memories of living anywhere else. I've lived in this place since I was 5 years old. So there are a lot of good memories here, but there's also a lot of bad energy for me personally here. So I think moving, we're not moving very far, but I think moving will help me. And I'm trying to go out more and hang out with my best friend. I only have one friend, like, legitimately. I know people always say that. They're like, I have no friends, bleh. But like, I legitimately only have one friend. Oh, and my mom and my cats. So if you count that, then I'm lying. But yeah, so I don't really know what this video was, but I feel good about it. Like I said, also, don't know if anybody will watch, but, sorry. But, I don't know. Talking feels good. So, if anybody does watch this and you have nobody to talk to, just, like, talk to me down in the comments or something. And if anybody does actually reply, I will for sure get back to you, because sure, there's not going to be very many. So, yeah. Thanks for watching if you did. See you later. Bye.